and today we're going to talk about the 6 steps of the sales process. Follow these steps and your sales will skyrocket. Don't follow these steps and you will get left in the dirt by those who do. It's that important. And here are the 6 steps. Number 1, listen to your client. Hear them out. Make sure you hear what they have to say. Take notes. Write down what they say, because you'll have to use that information they tell you to propose a solution. So hear them out. That's always step number 1. Number 2, make sure after they tell you what they want, tell you what their problem is, make sure the customer knows that you understand what they said. So what we do is you repeat what they tell you. You paraphrase, not copy word for word, but you paraphrase, say in your own words back to them what they just told you. Okay, so you have $350,000 in savings and $200,000 in equity in your home, and you're worried about a lawsuit. And they'll say, yeah. Okay, so now you know and they know that you understand them. Okay, step number 3 is tell your core story. On every occasion, you talk to a viable prospect for the first time. On every occasion. You cannot forget this foundational step. Tell your core story. You say, to give you a little background, our company started in the year your company started. Our company, in our example, we started in 1906 and we were blank years old, you say. We are the leading company in the field of whatever industry you're in. In our case, we're in asset protection and international company formation. And I have been in the business for X years. Okay, in my case, I've been in the business as of this year, 28 years. So it builds credibility. So the next step is build on a foundation of trust and not just sinking sand. So every word that you say after you tell your core story will have much more credibility and will make you stand out from your competitor. Hey, you only start building a house once that foundation is laid, right? And it's the same thing in selling. Your core story is that foundation, and you must, on every first presentation to that client, lay your foundation first. Everything you say after that will have much more weight, and you'll be much more credible after you tell your core story. That's step number 3, tell your core story. Step number 4 is propose a solution. Use the information that you learned in step 1 while you were hearing them out to propose a solution that meets their needs, that solves their problem, that takes the pain away, that takes the thorn out of their rear end. Propose a solution. Number 5, once you've proposed a solution, you ask if they have any questions about your solution. Okay, now, do you have any questions about this? Hear them out. They'll often have a lot of questions. Handle each question one at a time, and once you've shown that you understand them in step number 2, and once they've shown you they understand you in step number 5, you've now earned the right to go to step number 6, the final step, and that's ask for the order. Ask for the order. And here's a close that I really, really like a lot. Once you've earned the right to ask, you say, okay, if everything makes sense, do you see any reason why we shouldn't get started today? Then you don't say a word, not a peep, no matter how uncomfortable it gets. You're silent, absolutely stone cold silent. Let the gears work through their mind. Let them process what you just told them. And then let them speak first. After you ask the closing questions, shut up. Don't say a word. Let them be the next ones to speak. Okay? So they give you an answer, positive affirmation. Okay, do you have a credit card handy I can use to process the setup fees? Okay? So remember, number 1, hear them out. Number 2, feed it back. Paraphrase what they told you. Number 3, tell your core story. Build that foundation, because everything you say after that will have much more weight, much more credibility. Okay? Next, number 4 is propose a solution. Propose a solution to their problems. Number 5, ask if they have any questions about that solution. And then finally, number 6, ask for the order. Follow these steps and your sales will go through the roof. Thank you.